Hello, everyone, on ShortTrack TV. Kenny Shepard here. Thought we'd go live for you guys for qualifying here at the 49th Annual Harvest Classic from the Madera Speedway. Right now on the track, it's the Legends of Kearney Bowl, their last practice session. Then we'll roll right into qualifying. After qualifying here for the 49th Annual Harvest Classic, we've got some heat races for you here on ShortTrack TV. So we thought we'd put out some fun stuff for everyone to watch on ShortTrack TV before we go into our main event. So we'll have qualifying of the mini stocks coming up next, and the Madera Hobby Stocks, MSTs, Madera Late Models, Legends Tour Series, then the NCMA Sprint Cars, and then we rotate right through all of those heat races for you. Then we'll go off here and transfer over to the members page here on ShortTrack TV for the main event. So if you're not a member, it's the same as buying a ticket from us. Jump over the members page and help us out. Can't make it out here live, you can watch our events from the members page and help us keep the short track racing tradition alive. Frank McBee right there in the flag stand watching over the herd. See where Matt's at. See, oh yeah, we got another camera fired up here. Again, Legends of Kearney Bowl on the track. I think they're about 24 strong here today. Got a good group of NCMA Sprint Cars, Madera Club Race late models. I think there's 12 of those. So championship night for the club race cars next week. Separate late model division, same rules, but separate racing series from the MAV TV televised series. So let's tap in. I'm going to jump over and open Brian's mic next door, see what he's chatting about.
Judy Meridian. It's Fast Field Meridian in the number 33 car.
Yeah, it looks like Brian's giving his voice a little rest. He's saving it for the announcing tonight. He's got a bunch of main events. Whole menu of racing tonight. Main events will get started at just shortly after 6 o'clock with the Legends of Kearney Bowl main event that's on the track right now. It's kind of interesting to me. You know, they're paying tribute to the Legends of Kearney Bowl, or the Kearney Bowl of fame. But boy, these cars are getting faster and faster, so I can't help to think, as a promoter, what would happen. Put full containment seats in these things, bring the Cody Swansons of the world out, bolt them in these cars, host a full race. I mean, there's so many of them. I think they'd put on a heck of a race. I think it'd be a lot of fun. So, looks like they're lining up for qualifying now. Let's see what Brian's got here.
On this local club race number 10 of the season, give it up, race fans, for the Legends of the Kearney Bowl. Some of the coolest cars you will ever see, race fans. They go to dirt and asphalt. They are here at the fastest 1/3 mile of the West, the Madera Speedway.
All right. Just a few minutes, we'll start qualifying of all these classes. We'll be with you for 2 laps of qualifying. We take the fastest lap of those 2. And then right after qualifying, we will hang out and show you guys the heat races. And like I said, it'll be all main events will be on the members page tonight for our members to enjoy. So let's see who's hanging out on the message board over here. We open it up. Normally the message board is subscribers only. Sterling Baker, good to see you again. Miss you guys from last year and the year before, all the cool live streams. Be nice. Hey, great to see you back live. Yeah, it's great to be. Now, we've been live every race this year, but it's on the members only page because of our broadcast media agreements. We've got multiple media agreements for our content, who owns the right to our content. There's very little that we can now put out for free or just out in the open market. So, but this happens to be one of those nights where there's no television. We're not shooting for TV, which is rare here at the Madera Speedway these days. Let's see who's riding in the school bus, as we like to call these boys. We're really serious about our safety here at the Madera Speedway. Big fancy fire truck with stainless steel tanks on it in the infield. That thing's got about 250 gallons of resources. We've got a fire Jeep all that cold fire on board, and that's a handful. That's about half our safety crew right there. Very, very serious about our safety here. See if looks like Frank. They're trying to put him to sleep. Oh, that's about as close as you'll see to Frank McBee getting a smile. Davey Munoz. Hey, Kenny, sorry I could not make it. Well, I miss you, Davey. I was hoping one of these trips you need to come out and like we did, I think it was Chowchilla. You and I snuck out in the bass boat a day before, so we need to do that. Zachary Kohler, dang. Like I said, I was going to come up and help Frank today. Look at Frank right now, Zach. He could use your help. He's out of gas already. Look at that. Look at that. That's a smile for Frank. Look at that, Zach. Little sunflower seed on the racetrack. Yeah, Zach could certainly help Frank. Frank's actually been pushing cars, Zach. He looks like you running around here today on that new knee that they've worked him over on. And it's a lot of fun. So just in a few minutes, I see him out across the backside of the racetrack. I can see cars going across the scales right now. Lining up. Let's see who's up first. I'm going to let you guys jump over list, and Brian, maybe he's giving that menu now.
The NCMA Sprint Cars, the BCRA Midgets, and the Legends of the Kearney Bowls.
All right, so qualifying first, again, mini stocks. Madera Hobby Stocks / Super Stocks. Mini Super Toyotas, what's known as the MSTs. Madera Late Models, then the Legends Tour Series. That's the INX Legends. I think they're 21 or 22 strong. They're pretty strong right now. And then the NCMA Sprint Cars, the headliners. NCMA is doing a really good job for pavement open wheel racing. Has really struggled as of late, meaning the last 5 or 6 years. And NCMA has come up with a combination of engines and a little bit different package. They've made some adjustments, so they've got some of the wing sprint car drivers have jumped over there. Justin Kawahata is probably the headliner of the wing sprint car drivers. Kenny Whalen's built a couple of fire-breathing engines, so it's kind of interesting. You've got a kind of a spec engine combination and a big open engine combination on a relatively hard race car tire, so it's kind of a page out of the late model success we've had that they're working on, so it's pretty cool. Davey Munoz going to MC a concert tonight and a comedy show. Huh, where at, Davey? Concert and a comedy show, really interesting. I don't know if you've heard of Wheatland, Davey, where they've got a lot of concerts up there, but Kid Rock is playing next Friday night. So our club race championship is next Saturday night. If I'm playing hooky from the Madera Speedway, it's because I'm at a red, white, and blue patriotic Are You Proud to Be an American Kid Rock concert in Wheatland, California. Kylie and I might sneak up there. Looks like we got qualifying running now. Yep, we'll start qualifying right now. So this is one of our safety crew members. Speaking of our safety crew, Marty Baker has built a little mini stock. This is another one of our mini, we'll call him a mini stock driver tonight. His wife doesn't know that he's racing tonight, so we're going to be quiet about it. If he wins, that's going to be interesting. But we had an extra car out here, John Williams, our blind announcer that was a mini stock champion last year. John got this car, put it together, and so the safety crew's been rotating. There's 2 or 3 of the safety crew members playing in the cars nowadays, so it's kind of fun. Davey, Fallon, Nevada. Who's playing in the concert, Davey? So let's see what we've got here on the leaderboard. See if I can go over to our other side, kind of by myself right now. Matt's running one of the cameras before our camera crew gets here tonight, a couple of our guys. So I'm up here by myself right now. Let's go to that 5th place name and take that one out so you don't see that on the ticker. 5th place car number. That one should be out now. Now that's not, they put his name in there. They had him listed as Elmer Fudd, not Reed. So they're trying to hide him. I think the scoring staff just told on him. So hopefully his wife's not watching this tonight, or I might be short one really good firefighter. Pulled up in the infield right by his fire Jeep, and he's hopping out of his mini stock. Let's send you over to Brian and see if he's what call he's got on this.
Next car to hit the track looks like the number 88 car. This young man comes to us out of Fresno, California. It's the Thompson Trailer Sales, Iron Panther, House of Juju, Papa's Place, Rocket Motorsports, Dan Myrick, and Four Banger Racing. It's Nick Thompson. Nick Thompson, driver of the number 88 mini stock here at the Madera Speedway. First lap for Thompson will be a 17.774. A 17.774 for the young man out of Fresno, California. Let's see what lap 2 brings as he comes out of turn number 4. Checker flag high in the air. A 17.696. A 17.696 for the driver out of Fresno, California, Nick Thompson. On the track now, it's the number 77 of Kevin Thompson. Kevin usually in the number 14 car, and tonight, like he's in the 77 car. Kevin comes to us out of Fresno, California. His sponsors are Thompson's Trailer and Mile Humphrey. It's Kevin Thompson out of Fresno, California, driving the number 77 car this evening. And Kevin Thompson will go to the top of the charts in qualifying with a 17.577. A 17.577 for the driver out of Fresno, California. Let's see what lap 2 brings as he keeps the RPMs up and comes out of turn number 4. A 17.659. A 17.659 for the driver who's usually in the 14 car, but tonight he's in the 77 car of Kevin Thompson out of Fresno, California.
All right, looks like they've got switching over right now, but I'll jump back on here for a minute. Davey Munoz, Night Ranger. Who's the comedian? I hope it's not you, Davey. That's going to be a lot of pressure. Night Ranger's a pretty big act there. So it looks like right now, let's see the ticker reset. We should see that. Let's see what they do here. Frank's got the 1 to go out for the Manny Gonzalez car. Yep, there's a ticker reset. All right, I'll send you back over here to Brian in just a minute. Zachary Kohler, can't wait for the 10K. Going to be a massive one. You're right, Zachary. We're in the mid-30s in the entry list right now for the 10,000 to win short track shootout late model count. Plus, we've got a tie in the championship between Jaden Walbridge and Kyle Keller, exactly tied in the championship going in the final night with all those outside cars coming in. That is going to be a barn burner. What a night that will be. So again, we're going to play right here for you live. We'll have qualifying and heat races, and then if you want to help us out, it's just like buying a race ticket. Go over to here at ShortTrack TV. You'll actually see a join button on the home page there. And for about the price of a ticket tonight, you can watch it with 8 or 10 people, however many you want to watch right there, and help us out. So we'll be on the members page tonight at 6 o'clock for all the main events. So I'm going to send you over to Brian right now.
California. It's the Pine Ridge Pools Incorporated, Swift Springs, Bay City Motors, Rusty Pistons, Choppers of Oakhurst, and Fortney Towing. It's Steve Schumerhorn. Steve Schumerhorn out of Oakhurst, California. Oakhurst first lap, a 16.457. Second lap, a 16.582. Now the car, next car to hit the track will be the number 23 car. She comes to us out of Madera, California. She'll be a graduate of 2023. Drives the 23 car, moving up out of the MSTs and really making a bid for that championship. Driver the number 23 of Haley Bug. Bug picks up the initial green flag for her qualifying here on the 49th Annual Harvest Classic at the Madera Speedway. Drives it off into turn number 3, keeps that front end covered up, keeps a lot of heat in the car. Oh, a little loose out of turn 4, but she'll hold on to it. First lap, a 16.233. A 16.233 for the young lady out of Madera, California. As she gets it all back, gathered up, she comes out of turn number 4. Let's see what the time is on lap 2. She'll stay right there at P2 with a 16.345. A 16.345.
Yeah, that's Brian, our announcer. And I'll tell you something, Davey, you could probably appreciate this as another announcer. We brought Brian over this year, and we rearranged some things on the TV show. Brian came in here to help us out as the PA announcer during the TV nights. Came up from Bakersfield, and man, did Brian, he's always been he's got that really good voice that most of us that don't are jealous of. But, Davey, you can appreciate this. We brought him over to the TV show, and the first 2 nights on the TV show, he was deer in the headlights, just absolutely spooked. And he has grown so much on the TV show, and then now that's affected his regular announcing where, wow, I mean, he's got that booming voice, and it's one of those deals, Davey, where there can be one car on the track, and you hear him on the PA, and your heart's pounding down below, and you're trying to run back to the grandstands from getting a hamburger and a drink as fast as you can. He's really doing a great job. Back over to Brian right now. He's next door. We've got this whole place wired like crazy, Davey. You ought to see it now.
The lawn. It's the Macho Man of Tyler Ridley. Ridley will be the first car to hit the track for qualifying here for the MSTs on this 49th Annual Harvest Classic. As he comes out of turn number 4, he'll pick up the white flag, indicating one more lap of qualifying here at the Madera Speedway. First lap for Tyler Ridley, the Macho Man. They call him, it's a 16.988. A 16.988 for the driver out of Clovis, California. Lap 2 in the books right now after the stripes. A 16.927. A 16.927 for the driver out of Clovis, California. The Macho Man of Tyler Ridley. Next car to hit the track. He comes to us out of Madera, California. This young man sponsored by O'Reilly's Auto Parts, Holidays Auto, and Papa Davey. It's young man Joseph Holiday. Holiday will pick up the initial green flag of his qualifying here on this 49th Annual Harvest Classic. Brought to you by Protect the Harvest and Lucas Oil. At the one and only fastest 1/3 mile west, the Madera Speedway. White flag high in the air. And Holiday's first lap will be a 17.237. A 17.237 for the young man out of Madera, California. Let's see what lap 2 is as he comes out of turn number 4. He'll stay right there with a 17.139. A 17.139 for the young man out of Madera, California, of Joseph Holiday. Next car to hit the track comes to us out of Clovis, California. Is sponsored by Leap Truck Body Repair, PPG, Martin Auto Color, and Stevens Racing. It's the 21 of the captain. It's Patrick Geiger. Patrick Geiger in the number 21 car. Those tires are squealing as he brings it low to the bottom of turn number 4. White flags out. And Geiger will pick up a 16.934, a 16.934 for the driver out of Clovis, California. Tires are squealing, dirt tracking in out of turn number 4, up toward the wall, checker flag high in the air, lap 2 in the books. And he will stay right there at P2 on the pylon with a 17.345, a 17.345 for the driver number 21, a Patrick Geiger out of Clovis, California.
Well, while they're moving a few other cars, they're rearranging a few cars over in the back to bring more MSTs out right now. Got to jump back on here for a second. Lisa Lawrence, thanks for showing qualifying. We're on our way down. Be there in about 45 minutes. Well, be safe. It's crazy out there on the highway. Safer on the racetrack, I say, with the roll cage and all those seat belts. So we look forward to seeing you here. Looks like Bill is taking the track. That's quite a story between him and Patrick Geiger, teammates, but you would never know it. They wreck each other more than enemies do.
Next car to hit the track is another car from the Leap Phil and Froggy Motorsports. It's the number 12. Bill Gordon. He's sponsored by Sequoia Horticulture Products. His wife, Phil and Froggy Motorsports and Leap Truck Body Repair. It's Bill Gordon. Bill Gordon, driver of the number 12 car. Gordon out of turn number 4. First lap in the books. White flags out. And Gordon picks up a 17.184. A 17.184 for the 12 of Bill Gordon out of Clovis, California. Let's see what lap 2 brings for the 12 car of Bill Gordon. And Gordon will move into P3 with a 17.071. A 17.071 for the driver out of Clovis, California.
All right, I see late models all over the place lined up back on the backside of the racetrack. INX Legends Tour Series. Got them out. See what rolls out here next. See at the backside, where's Matt at? Let's see where he's pointing. He's at the back gate. There we go. Trevor Schlant rolling out in his late model hot rod. Should be a fun late model race. A lot of drivers in the championship. Also a lot of drivers tuning up for the 10,000 to win October 15th short track shootout. Have a lot of drivers here next Saturday night. So really interesting. Back over to Brian.
Auto repair. He comes to us out of Clovis, California. It's Trevor Schlutt. Trevor Schlutt, driver of the number 28 car out of Clovis, California. The Dennis Auto Repair, number 28 of Trevor Schlutt. First lap, a 15.632, a 15.632 for the driver out of Clovis, California. A little squilly out of turn number 2, but he'll hold on to it. Put the hammer down out of turn number 3 and 4. Checker flag in the air for the number 28 of Trevor Schlutt. They pick up a 15.874, a 15.874. On the track now. We pick up the number 10 car, now being driven by none other than Racing Jason Aguirre out of Atwater, California. First lap for Aguirre will be a 15.302, a 15.302. The Waterford Irrigation Corbett Cash Sweet Potatoes, MTFX Graphics, driven out of Mossity, Ray Ray's Pizza, and McDonald Family Farms of Racing Jason Aguirre. Second lap, a 15.342. A 15.342. On the track now, he comes to us out of Madera, California, driving the number 96 car. Sponsors on that are me as him, the driver, and Stucco Accidents Incorporated. It's Lord Papa Kuntz. First lap for Coons will be a 15.511, a 15.511 for the driver of the 96 out of Madera, California, of Lord Papa Coates. Roll up the track, checker flag out with the 15.619, 15.619. On the track now is the number 5 car, the CPI Factory Canopies. Mankey Trucking, NATC, Hampton Inns Madera, Brick of Heart, Lyle Hunter, Tech Services, and Home Smiles. It's the young lady out of Ramona, California, Olivia Mankey. Olivia Mankey out of Ramona, California. She keeps it low out of turn number 4, wide flag out. And Mankey will move it into P2 with a 15.378, a 15.378 for the young lady out of Ramona, California. She'll stay right there with the 15.414. Next car to hit the track looks like the number 21 car. It's been a while since we've seen him here. Sponsored by True Frame Construction of Fresno, California. It's the 21 of Aaron Mullins. Aaron Mullins in the number 21 car. And that would be the 21M of Aaron Mullins out of Fresno, California as he comes out of turn number 4. White flag high in the air. No time being recorded by the transponder out there. Now picks it up at 15.525. Second lap for Mullins, a 15.573. Next car to hit the track looks like the number 4, Nick Strickler. Nick Strickler and the number 4 car. Strickler picks up a 15.483, a 15.483 for the driver of the number 4, Nick Strickler. Let's see what lap number 2 brings for the number 4 car of Nick Strickler. A 15.564, a 15.564 for the young man, the number 4 of Nick Strickler. That is a Matt Erickson car minus the 2, make it a 4 of Nick Strickler. Next car to hit the track looks like it's going to be the number 17 car. It comes to us out of Corsical, California. It's Will Martin. Will Martin. Oh, looks like it's going to be the 77 of Rick Thompson out of Fresno, California. Jumping the gun, race fans. Sorry about that. The Thompson stats are here. Coast Aluminum, 95.7. The Fox out of Fresno. More years and laps at this racetrack than any other driver. He's won televised races and 4 championships. Driver the number 77, the Ironman of Rick Thompson. Rick Thompson, the number 77 car out of Fresno, California. Also sponsored by Thompson's Trailer Sales. Thompson's first lap at 15.575. 15.575 for the 77 car. Second lap, a 15.529, a 15.529. Maybe we'll see the 17 now of Will Martin hitting the track. Or it will be the 43 car of the Rebel. And it's going to be the 17 of Will Martin out of Corsa Gold, California. Martin will pick up his initial green flag, starting his qualifying here on his 49th annual Harvest Classic at the one and only fastest 1/3 mile in the West Madera Speedway. As Martin comes out of turn number 4, white flag high in the air, indicating one more lap of qualifying. Martin will pick up a 15.657, a 15.657 for the driver out of Corsa Gold, California. Let's see what lap 2 brings as it comes off turn number 4 for his final lap of qualifying here at the Madera Speedway. With the 15.716, a 15.716 for the driver out of Corsa Gold, California, of Will Martin. And the next car to hit the track looks like the number 43. They call him the Rebel. It's Eloy Bazan. The Smog Checks Unlimited. No Low Real Estate. The Dojo. Pro One Services and Tri-City Towing. The Rebel of Eloy Bazan. Amenta Motorsports. First lap, a 15.416. A second lap, a 15.463. On the track now, he comes to us out of Madera, California. The sponsors on that car, El More Medical, Dr. Gonzalez, Movies Madera, Midland Tractor, Sugar Pine Smokehouse. It's Zachary Cook, driver of the number 88 car. First lap for Cook will be 16.199. A 16.199 for the driver out of Madera, California, of the 18 of Zachary Cook. Second lap, a 16.148. A 16.148. Next car to hit the track will be the number 21 car. He comes to us out of Clovis, California, of John Schlutt. John Schlutt, driver of the number 21 out of Clovis, California. First lap for Schlutt will be a 17.146. A 17.146 for the driver out of Clovis, California, the 21 of John Schlutt. It goes up the track out of turn number 4. Checker flag out. Second lap, a 19.756. A 19.756. And that will conclude qualifying for the Madera late models. Up next to qualify, looks like it will be
the INX Legends Tour Series, Brian was going to say. I'm going to jump in here. They've got just a minute. They're getting ready to roll. See you later, Davey Munoz. Nice chatting with you. D Nice, come on, Eloy, and then thumbs up. I would imagine that was for that third place qualifying. Eloy's been gone. Strickler, brand new driver, road race driver. Qualified fourth, the Matt Erickson cart. Papa Kuntz looks real solid fifth. Jason Aguirre in that Reynolds car on the pole. And Olivia Mankey might surprise everyone tonight with a victory in that 5 car. The young ladies really improved this year. Very impressive. So that's our late model club racing. Really a unique situation with the late model club racing. Another group instead of golf clubs. A lot of them have steering wheels. Next week is the club race championship night, and we're going to see a whole host of outsiders coming in, tuning up. So right now we're going to see that ticker reload, and I'm going to send you back over to Brian. It's INX Legend Series qualifying here at the Madera Speedway.
Looks like the number 30 car, Tyler Basins. Batizis. Tyler Batizis. On the track now, first car to qualify for the Legends Series here at the Madera Speedway on this 49th Annual Harvest Classic. He'll pick up a 17.423. A 17.423. First lap for Batizins. Way up toward the wall as he comes out of turn number 4. Checker flag out. Second lap. A 17.459. A 17.459. Next car to hit the track. Looks like the number 37 of Clayton Travels. Clayton Travels on the track now. The number 37 car. Next car to hit the track looks like the number 08 of Raymond Casey. Raymond Casey on the track now in the 08 car. Vicker Hill Custom Fab, sponsored on that number 30 car of Ray Casey. Ray Casey will pick up a 17.430. A 17.430. Next car on the track will be the number 33, Kevin Travels. The SynCal Power Washing sponsored number 33 of Kevin Travels. White flags out, indicating one more lap of qualifying, and Travels will move to the top of the pylon with a 16.683. A 16.683 for the driver, the number 33 of Kevin Travels. Second lap, a 16.679. A 16.679 for the driver, the number 33 of Kevin Travels. Next car to hit the track will be the 37A of Aaron Day, who's De Jesus. De Jesus. Of Aaron De Jesus. First lap, a 17.817. A 17.817 for the driver, the 37A of Aaron De Jesus. De Jesus. Checker flags out. A 17.571. A 17.571 for the driver of the 37A of Aaron De Jesus. Next car to hit the track will be the 74 of Cameron Hutchinson. Cameron Hutchinson. Hutchinson picks up a 17.424. A 17.424 for the driver, the number 74 of Cameron Hutchins. Second lap for Hutchins will be a 17.551. A 17.551 for the driver of the 74 of Cameron Hutchins. On the track down, the number 28 of Jim Clark. Jim Clark, driver of the number 28 car. First lap for Clark will be a 17.616. A 17.616 for the driver, the number 28 of Jim Clark. Second lap, a 17.601. A 17.601 for the driver, the number 28 of Jim Clark. On the track, looks like the number 9 car. Of Logan Elaroga. Logan Elaroga and the number 9 car. Elaroga keeps the hammer down as he heads off into turn number 3. He'll come out of turn number 4. One lap of qualifying. White flags out here for the Legends Series. First lap at 18.222, an 18.222 for the driver of the 9 of Logan Elaroga. Let's see what lap 2 brings for the number 9 car of Logan Elaroga as he heads down the front straightaway. An 18.641. An 18.641 for the driver of the number 9 of Logan Elaroga.
Whole bunch of Legends, INX Legend cars still lined up in the back. I want to break in here real quick, say hi to a few people. Colin Cook, our turn 1 cameraman. One of the best we ever had. Colin, good to see you here. Just got off work. Glad to see you on here. D Nice, welcome to our live stream pass, our members program. Thank you very much for joining. Anyone that joins our ShortTrack TV members program, it's the same as buying a race ticket, supports the Speedway. We put a lot of effort. We've got a lot of special content coming out this winter. So back to qualifying now.
Tires are squealing as he comes out of turn number 2. Rolls up to the back straightaway wall into turn number 3. He'll drop it to the bottom of the track. He'll come out of turn number 4. White flag high in the air, indicating one more lap of qualifying here at the Madera Speedway on this 49th Annual Harvest Classic. And this young man goes straight to the top of the pylon with a 16.607. A 16.607 for the young man, this 7L of Logan Chambers, and I believe he's out of Bakersfield, California, as he comes out of turn number 4. Let's try one more time. A 16.580. A 16.580 for the young man driving the number 7L out of Bakersfield, California, of Logan Chambers. Next car to hit the track will be the number 77 car. This car is driven by a young lady by the name of Casey Phillips out of Stockton, California. She's 18 years old. Sponsors on this car are Lash Auto Group, Elk Grove, Dodge, Ram, and Audi, Acura, Subaru, and Volkswagen dealership. She is a student at Santa Barbara City College. First lap for Kelsey Phillips, or should I say Casey Phillips, will be a 16.755. A 16.755 for the young lady out of Stockton, California. Let's see what lap number 2 brings as she comes out of turn number 4. First lap, a 16.755. Second lap, an 18.151. Next car to hit the track will be the 15 car, a Mark Stiegel. Mark Stiegel on the track now, the number 15 car. Stiegel. White flag out for the 15 car. First lap for Stiegel will be a 17.197. A 17.197 for the 15, a Mark Stiegel. Let's see what lap 2 brings as he comes in at turn number 4. Very slow pace. A 19.682. A 19.682. Next car to hit the track looks like the number 3 car. Zach Samson. Zach Samson on the track now, the number 3 car. Another very hard charger in the Legend Series here, as he rolls to the track for his first lap of qualifying here on the 49th Annual Harvest Classic. And Samson will pick up his initial green flag for his qualifying here. Zach Samson, driver of the number 3 car, as he comes out of turn number 4. White flag out, indicating one more lap of qualifying here at the Madera Speedway. And Samson will pick up a 17.552, a 17.552 for the driver of the 3 as he hammers it down the back straightaway. Keeps the throttle in it. Tires are squealing as he comes out of turn number 4. Checker flag high in the air. Last lap of qualifying here at the Madera Speedway. And Samson's second lap, a 17.718, a 17.718. Next car to hit the track is a 24P of Colton Page. Colton Page, driver the number 24P. Next time by, one more lap of qualifying for the 24P of Colton Page. And Page picks up a 17.000, a 17.000, putting him P5 right now at qualifying. Let's see what lap 2 brings as he comes out of turn number 4. A straight up 17. A 16.928, a 16.928 for the driver of the 24P of Colton Page. Next car to hit the track is a 12W of Wyatt Samson. Wyatt Samson. Wyatt Samson, 16.737 will put him P3 on the pylon of qualifying. Nick Halen on the track now out of Reno, Nevada. The number 7 of Nick Halen. And Halen straight to the top of the pylon with a 16.368. A 16.368, wasting no time. Let's see what lap 2 brings for the number 7 car of Nick Halen as he comes out of turn number 4. Checker flag high in the air. A 16.214. A 16.214. And this guy, no stranger to the Madera Speedway, driving the 51B. Brendan Rovsbarski, as he is a previous winner here for the Legend Series. As he comes out of turn number 4, he'll pick up the green flag for his qualifying on this 49th annual Harvest Classic at the one and only fastest 1/3 mile in the west of Madera Speedway on this beautiful Saturday afternoon. Rovsbarski drives it hard off into turn number 3. He'll keep that car glued to the bottom of the track as he comes out of turn number 4. White flags out, and Rovsbarski, a 16.447, a 16.447 for the driver of the 51B, Brendan Rovsbarski. Let's see what lap 2 brings. Checker flag is out, and he'll stay right there at P2 with a 16.327, a 16.327.
Well, we've got just a little pause. There's a few more that are lined up, getting ready to roll out. I want to welcome Jennifer Clark. Just joined our live stream pass, our members program here on our ShortTrack TV YouTube channel. It's the same as buying a race ticket, like we say. If you can't make it here, support us that way. It's really important. The money that comes from this goes into purse prize money, just like the grandstands, buying a ticket right here. Big show. We've got NCMA Sprint's going to be qualifying next. We'll throw it right back over to Brian for these Legends, INX Legends Series.
Phillips will come out of turn number 4. White flags out. One more lap of qualifying here, the fastest 1/3 mile west, and he will move into P7 with a 16.794, a 16.794 for the driver out of Madera, California. Let's see what lap 2 brings as he comes out of turn number 4. Checker flag high in the air. And he'll move up one more spot to P5 with a 16.723, a 16.723 for the young man out of Madera, California, of Aiden Phillips. On the track now, looks like the number 38 car of Cody Winchell. Cody Winchell in the number 38 car. Sponsor on that car is Winchell Racing. Last race, that car was in victory lane with a different driver, but tonight, Cody Winchell back in behind the wheel. First lap for Winchell. A 16.254, a 16.254 for the driver of the number 38 of Cody Winchell. Pit him P2 right now in the pylon race fans. He comes out of turn number 4. Checker flags out. Let's see if this lap could be better than the last one. And he will go P1 with a 16.209. A 16.209 for the driver of the number 38 of Cody Winchell.
Well, that's exciting when the last car out picks off the pole. That's super cool. Pressure, I always love qualifying. It's like a mind game as much as anything else. We're getting NCMA is going to roll out and qualify real quick, though. I wanted to, we had a question there. The Void, are there races tonight or just qualifying? We're racing tonight. You will see qualifying and the heat races, or most of the heat races, right here on ShortTrack TV. And at 6 o'clock sharp, actually about 3 or 4 minutes till, we'll sign off here. And then we'll move over to the ShortTrack TV members page is where we'll be going. And if you haven't joined a membership, if you can't make the Madera Speedway, think about doing that if you can. It's $19.99 a month. Watch all the racing you want, so it's a pretty cheap race ticket, but it sure helps us out if you can't make it out here. So that's our, we've also got sponsorship seminars, chassis setup seminars, all kinds of different fun things we'll be doing, talk shows, all kinds of things in the off-season, driver profiles, features. And on the members page, any of you members, you can go look for, we're posting all of the vault. It's the vault from our MAV TV show. So we went through 2015, now we're in 2016. All of those archives from the old MAV TV shows will be there for you to watch, sort of like a Netflix type thing on demand. So you can pull that up. Looks like Justin Kawahata's on the track right now. I'm going to send you back over to the announcer's booth, Brian.
On the track now, he comes to us out of Clovis, California. Driving the number 45, Justin Kawahata. First car to qualify for the NCMA Sprint Cars here at the Northern California Modified Association is the big man out of Clovis, California. First lap of 14.833. Second lap of 14.717. A 14.717 for the driver out of Clovis, California. A 45, Justin Kawahata. Next car looks like to qualify. Looks like it's going to be the 2A car. He comes to us out of Morgan Hills, California. It's Rob Hammond. Rob Hammond in the number 2A car. Hammond doing a little dirt track racing as he comes out of turn number 4. Got that car all sideways. Yeah, he's trying to get some heat in them tires before we go qualifying here at the Madera Speedway on the 49th Annual Harvest Classic. Brought to you by Protect the Harvest and Lucas Oil at the fastest 1/3 mile west of Madera Speedway. Green flag is out for the driver of the 2A of Rob Hammond out of Morgan Hills, California. First lap for Hammond will be a 15.384. A 15.384 for the driver out of Morgan Hills, California. The 2A of Rob Hammond. Tires a squealing car pushing up the track. He comes out of turn number 4. Checker flag in the air. And he'll stay right there with P2 with a 15.320. A 15.320 for the driver out of Morgan Hills, California. The 2A of Rob Hammond. Next car to hit the track looks like it's going to be the 91J car. Of Andy Gleason out of Redding, California. One of the longest hauls out of all the NCMA sprint cars. Redding, California. Of Andy Gleason out of Redding, California. The 91J car. Gleason will pick up the green flag for his starting of his qualifying here for the NCMA Sprint Cars on this 49th Annual Harvest Classic at the Madera Speedway. White flags out. And Gleason will pick up a 15.742, a 15.742 for the driver out of Redding, California. A little sideways in the apex of 3 and 4, but he holds on to it. He'll come out of turn number 4. Checker flag out, and Gleason picks up a 16.202. A 16.202 for the driver out of Redding, California, of Andy Gleason.
Well, we've got the next one coming up here. Ashley Sanchez, thank you. You've joined our membership program too. Thank you guys very much. Like I said, it's just the same as buying a race ticket. If you can't be here, we'll air the races. We've got a lot of good races coming up too. We've got Club Race Championship next week, October 15th, a short track shootout. That'll be a big flashy event. That'll be really cool here on ShortTrack TV. So back over to Brian real quick, finish this up.
It's Steve Amador. There we go. Now I picked it up. Steve Amador. First lap for Amador will be 16.255. Second lap, a 16.046. A 16.046. Next car to hit the track is the number 76 of Mark Amador. Mark Amador is from Modesto, California, and he is the president of the NCMA Sprint Cars. Ooh, a little loose as he comes out of turn number 4. He'll pick up the green flag in qualifying here on this 49th annual Harvest Classic. And these are the NCMA Sprint Cars, known as the Northern California Modified Association. And Mark Amador is the president. First lap for Amador. A 15.694. A 15.694 for the driver out of Modesto, California. Let's see what lap 2 brings. A 15.660. A 15.660 for the number 76 of Mark Amador. Next car to hit the track looks like it will be the number 24 car. Comes to us out of Gold, California. It's David Diaz. David Diaz on the track now in the number 24 car out of Gold, California. A little bit of sidewaysness out of turn number 4, but he holds on to it. Picks up that green flag for his qualifying here on this wonderful Saturday afternoon on the 49th annual Harvest Classic. A lot of smoke coming out from the back of that car. And Diaz moves to P2 with the 15.022, a 15.022 for the driver out of Gold, California, the 24, David Diaz. And he'll stay right there with the 14.834, and a 14.834 for the driver of the 24, David Diaz. Next car to hit the track looks like the number 39 car. She comes to us out of Fair Oaks, California. is Shauna Hogue. Shauna Hogue in the number 39 car. Shauna Hogue in the number 39 car out of Fair Oaks, California, here on the 49th Annual Harvest Classic at the one and only fastest one-third mile of the West of Madera Speedway. Keeps the hammer down, drives it hard off into turn number 3 out of 4. White flag out indicating one more lap of qualifying. And Hogue will pick up a 15.153, a 15.153 for the driver out of Fair Oaks, California. Shauna Hogue. Let's see what lap 2 brings as he comes out of turn number 4. Checker flag high in the air, getting really down there on the rubble strips. And she'll stay right there at P3 with the 15.153. Second lap, a 15.194. Driver out of Fair Oaks, California. The driver of the number 39, Shauna Hogue. Out of Santa Clarita, California, the number 6 car. Of John Ryans out of Santa Clarita, California, and that beautiful red number 6 car. Ryans comes out of turn number 4, first lap of qualifying here at the Madera Speedway on the 49th Annual Harvest Classic. And Ryans will pick up a 15.305, a 15.305 for the driver of Santa Clara, California, of John Ryans. Let's see what lap 2 brings as he keeps car about the middle of the track as he comes out of turn number 4, high up toward the wall, checker flag in the air. And he'll stay right there with the 15.155, a 15.155 for the driver out of Santa Clara, California, of John Ryans in the number 6 car. Then we pick up the number 93 car rolling to the track now. Out of Folsom, California, it's Jerry Kobza. Jerry Kobza out of Folsom, California. First lap for Kobza. A 14.968. A 14.968 for the driver out of Folsom, California. That'll put him at P3. Let's see what lap 2 brings as he comes out of turn number 4. A 14. Second lap, a 15.120. A 15.120 for the driver out of Folsom, California, the 93, Jerry Kobza. Next car to hit the track is the number 49 car. Comes out of Rescue, California. It's Pat Goodwill. Pat Goodwill, the driver of the number 49 car. Driving a Hornet chassis, Pat Goodwill out of Rescue, California. Keeps that car right about the middle of the track as it comes out of turn number 4. White flag in the air. And Goodwill will pick up a 14.880. A 14.880 for the driver out of Rescue, California. Let's see what lap 2 brings for the 49 car as he comes out of turn number 4. And he will move to P2 with the 14.769. A 14.769 for the driver out of Rescue, California. The 49 of Pat Goodwill. Next car to hit the track, he comes to us out of Napa, California. It's the straight up number 2 of David Goodwill. David Goodwill out of Napa, California. First lap for David Goodwill will be a 14.885. A 14.885 for the driver out of Napa, California. The number 2, David Goodwill. As he rolls up the track, he'll come out of turn number 4. Checker flag out indicating final lap of qualifying. And David Goodwill moves to the top of the charts with a 14.675. A 14.675 for the driver out of Napa, California. The number 2 of David Goodwill.
All right, I think that's the last of our NCMA cars. Give Brian a little break for a second. We're going to show a little bit of the heat races right here on ShortTrack TV. And then, like I said, a little bit before 6, we'll switch over to the members page on ShortTrack TV. So all of you that have joined us, thank you very much. We appreciate that. Thought it'd be kind of fun to show a little bit of qualifying. We're going to do the same thing for the next couple of races. We'll be here on ShortTrack TV. And then we'll go live at 6 o'clock on the members page for the main event. So we'll show you a little bit of heat racing right now. It looks like we're going to have BCRA Vintage Midgets. We'll have Legends of Kearney Bowl. Let's see what else lined up in our heat races here. So BCRA Vintage Midgets, Legends, Kearney Bowl, Mini Stocks, Madera Hobbies, MSTs, Madera Late Models, Legends Tour, INX Legends Tour Series, and then NCMA heat races. So we're probably going to get about halfway through those by the time we move over to the members page. About 5:50, somewhere in there. So we'll send you back over to Brian here just in a second. Let's see where we're at. We're pulling the BCRA Vintage. You can see the old timers cars, the 49th annual Harvest Classic. The Harvest Classic has always been a traditional event here at the Madera Speedway. It's a celebration of the connection with the agricultural culture here in Central California. We brag all the time on our MAV TV show how we're the breadbasket of America right here in the central part of California. So the Harvest Classic's a long-running connection with the ag industry and race cars. And so many of our race cars, teams-own farms or they're ag-related. And so we've kept this tradition alive and well. So it's a celebration right here at harvest time. BCRA Vintage rolling the track right now. So for anyone that is able to, if you'd like to join ShortTrack TV members program, it's the same as buying a ticket. Let's see, Matt, I've got Matt up here in the booth. He's playing around with some other cameras. There we go. It's right here from the control room looking down on the racetrack right now. So I'll turn that ticker off for a minute. We do a lot of broadcasts. We're in our 8th season of the MAV TV televised show. We've done a lot of live streams here. And during COVID, 2020 and 21, we broadcast all of our shows for free for those that couldn't make it out. Once we were able to reopen the grandstands with 0 restrictions, it returned us back to our media parameters, our contracts we have with the media rights. So we were able to put this together, this members program, and it turned out really helping us. The members, again, it's the same as buying a ticket. So many people have moved out of California. A lot of you that are members are people that moved out of California that used to watch the Madera Speedway on a regular basis. So they now purchase a ticket via the members program. So that $19, it's the same as buying a grandstand ticket. The only difference is you get a bunch of races per month for that one ticket. So it's kind of a neat program. And as I said before, all of the archives from the MAV TV vault are going up there. We're in 2016 right now. We keep uploading, so you'll get to see all of the history from MAV TV on our members page as well. So that's a bonus. Then we'll have chassis setup. We'll have marketing seminars, a lot of different content for the race teams, and behind the scenes of the race teams for the fans. So kind of neat program. So if you'd like to watch races tonight, jump over to the members page. We've got next week the championship night for the club races, and then we have October 15th, the short track shootout, one of the biggest events we host. Looks like BCRA Vintage is getting the green flag here in their heat race. So we'll send you back over to Brian. I'm going to turn the controls of the switchers over to Matt, our regular switcher, and I'm going to go into the producer's role here. So thank you guys for watching. We're going to be on here about another 45 minutes, then we go over to the members page.
California Lucas. Presley. Then you pick up that number 9 car. Out of San Rafael, it's a 1973 Don Edmonds. That driver, 75 years young. Of Rich Scarini. Then we pick up that number 22 car. It's a Corvair of Larry Nix. And it looks like we've already lost that number 54 car. The driver out of Ukiah, California. Try it one more time. Green flag out, and it's Norm Gray. And that number 9 car battling up front. Sacrini right there on the outside. Gray on the inside. Battling door to door, lap after lap here with the vintage midgets. The vintage BCRA midgets, that is, race fans. As Nick's car starts to slow down the back straightaway. It's still a battle up front. The 75-year-old versus the 84-year-old, side by side, lap after lap. Race fans, give it up for these gentlemen preserving this series that goes all throughout northern and southern California. Dirt to asphalt. Sacrini now out front by about a country mile, but Norm Gray right there in tow as it comes out of turn number 4. White flag in the air indicating one more lap ago here on this 49th annual Harvest Classic at the Madera Speedway with the BCRA Vintage Midgets at the fastest 1/3 mile of the West of Madera Speedway. So Creedy comes out of turn number 4. He'll be your winner of heat race number 1 of the BCRA Midgets. Coming home second will be Norm Gray, driving the number 30 car out of Ventura, California. Heat race number 2 heading your way, race fans. As the driver of the number 22 car of Larry Nix gets a little assistance from the push truck. What a beautifully prepared car. I look across the track and I see the number 16 car being pushed out. That is a number 6. It's a 65, 1965 Don Edmonds midget, a Chevy 2. This driver, 70 years old, out of San Ramon, California, of Tommy Belfiore. Tommy Belfiore. Belfiore. He was kind of getting on to me last time. I wasn't pronouncing his last name right, but we got it right tonight, race fans. Another vintage midget here at the Madera Speedway. As you see the number 4 car now being pushed to the racetrack. That is Jim DeYoung out of Pacifica, California. That's a 1966 Cane. That driver is a Chevy 2 also, and he is a 67 years young here, rolling with the vintage midgets here at the Madera Speedway. Next car to be pushed to the track looks like the number 10 car. On the track now, that looks like the number 10 car of Dave Ashton. That is a Chevy 2. That driver is 63 years young. That's a Don Edmond body with the Cane chassis, which is a 1962. And he wanted me to give some big shout-outs. His son's being deployed in the Army. We'd like to keep our prayers on that young man heading out as he gets ready to be shipped out, deployed. We want to send our love and our hearts out to all our military people across the United States, anywhere here and abroad. But his son's being deployed, so he wanted me to kind of get that out there for everybody. You know, we appreciate everything that our military does for us here in the United States of America. Next car to hit the track looks like the number 14 car. A Bob Masterola. That is a 1949 Curtis Craft car. It's an Offie motor. He's 76 years young, out of Monrovia, California. And we are on the green, race fans, and it's the number 10 wasting no time as he heads right out to the lead. And it's Dave Aniston out of Merced, California. as he's pulled away, but here comes that 14 car. Now the number 4 rolling in on the backside of the 14 car. A Bob Master roll on the 14 car. Then we pick up the 4 car now. Of Jim DeYoung and the 16 car of Tommy Belfiore as they come out of turn number 4. That 10 car running away with this deal, but here comes the 14 car now as he starts to reel him in. But here comes the 4 of Jim DeYoung in that number 4, 1966 Kane as he battles with that number 16 of Tommy Belfiore. Out back, but your leader still the number 10 of Dave Aniston. And that's 1962 Don Edmonds Kane chassis as he starts to pull away. Then we pick up that number 14 car. A Bob Masterola in that 1949 Curtis Craft car. And now the 16's made that pass on the 4 of Jim DeYoung. That brings Tommy Belfiore up into the 3rd spot, dropping DeYoung to the 4th spot. But your leader, he's in a whole different zip code as the white flag comes out. Dave Aniston. In that 1962 Chevy 2. As he comes out of turn number 4, he'll pick up the beautiful checkered flag as he heads down the front straightaway. Your winner of Dave Aniston in that number 10, which is that 1962 Kane chassis. Coming home second will be the 14 car of Bob Masterola in that 1949 Curtis Craft. Then we pick up that number 16 car. Tommy Belfiore. That is a 1965 Don Edmonds. And the number 4 car out of Pacifica, California, Jim DeYoung in the number 4 car. It's a 1966 Kane. As he comes out of turn number 4, that will conclude heat race number 2 of the night here for the BCRA Vintage Midgets on this 49th annual Harvest Classic at the one and only fastest 1/3 mile west, the Madera Speedway. All right, race fans, here we go for heat race number 1 of the Legends of the Kearney Bowl. Now on the pole, it looks like it's going to be the number 22 car of Wayne Clutch. Here we go. And on the outside of row number 1 will be number 80 car at Kerry Christensen. And we are under green. And then we pick up Rockin' Ricky Randall in the number 12 car. And your leader out to the front is the number 80 car. They call him the AKA the Mad Dog as he rolls out of turn number 4 at Kerry Christensen. Oh, the 22 spins entering turn number 1. That looks like that's going to be Wayne Clutch. And then we'll pick up the blue 5 car of Mike James, the yellow car. And that yellow 5 car on the outside of the front row will be Adam Peters. And we pick up the 26 car, Ken Wade. We are back under green here for the Legends of the Kearney Bowl here at the Madera Speedway. And the battle up front is with the 80 car. With Mike James and the number 80 car of the Mad Dog. Then we pick up the number 55 car. Of Curtis Taylor now as he's joined that pack of 3 cars as they battle up front. So it's Mike James, the Mad Dog, as they call him, of Cram Christensen. And here comes the blue 5 of Mike James. Oh, we lose the 12 car now. A lot of liquids on the racing surface down the back straightaway, race fans. That looks like the 12 car of Rockin' Ricky Rialto, and the number 12 car out of Kingsburg, California. Car owner of that is Dennis Esmond. It's a Yaki motor, a Yaki Chosi. He's got a 327 under the hood. A lot of liquids on the racing surface. Looks like the fire and safety crew are going to get that taken care of right now, race fans. This will be a small pause for the cause as we get these liquids absorbed and off the racing surface. I'd like to take a minute to thank some of the sponsors here at the Madera Speedway.
All right, well, we have a little break. Kenny Shepard back on here with you guys and gals. Welcome to ShortTrack TV, our YouTube channel that we've been playing with for a long time that kind of evolved into a national television show that we air on MAV TV. Right now, as you can probably see, Brian was probably talking about it, some liquid going down on the racetrack from the Legends of Kearney Bowl heat race. So you see the guys working on the racetrack. Looks like Gilbert, one of our firefighters, safety crew, picking some oil dry up. They thought they were going to have to use that. Ended up being water, looks like, on the track, so they're trying to get it to dry. Right now we're running heat races here on ShortTrack TV on the open channel, and then at 6 o'clock we go live on the members channel. So if you're not able to make it the races at the Madera Speedway and you'd like to still enjoy some of our racing, like folks that have moved all over the country that used to come to the Madera Speedway a lot, that's what really a lot of our members are right now. So you can join the membership. It's about $19 a month, $19.99. You get to watch all kinds of racing. More than one person can watch one, so it's probably the cheapest ticket you can ever get. This month we've got 3 races on ShortTrack TV. And it's really, like we say all the time, it's the same as buying a ticket in the grandstands. So you're supporting the Speedway, keeping the short-track traditions alive. So it looks like we're getting ready to roll some cars. They're using a little jet dryer here. Let's see what they've got going. Almost ready.
All right, race fans, and don't forget to come back and see us next Saturday night, October the 1st, for club race number 11 of the championship night. We will crown a champion of our local club racing nights here in the Madera Late Models, the Madera Super Stocks, and the MST Sedans, and the Mini Stocks. October the 1st, championship night for all our club races, and that will be the last race of the season for the club racing here at the Madera Speedway on October the 1st. And don't forget to come back and see us October the 15th for one of the biggest shows here, the MAV TV televised series race number 9 of the series, the 150 lap, $10,000 to win short track, which is now the Mission Foods Short Track Shootout presented by Mission Foods. It's the Pro Late Model Series presented by Mission Foods, 150 laps televised championship. Race number 9, along with the 70 lap 5150 Junior Late Model Series and the INEX Bandolero Series. That will be a championship night here for our televised series. Race number 9 here at the one and only fastest 1/3 mile of the west of Madera Speedway. All right, looks like we got heat race number 2 of our Legends of the Kearney Bowl.
All right, well, it's 1 to go right there. Like Brian said, everything around here presented by Mission Foods. I see Sterling Baker. Hey, Kenny, I would love to join, but I don't have the money. Sterling, you ought to operate and own a racetrack right now, huh? Post-COVID, this is no fun, so we understand. That's why we're doing a little bit of this fun content as well. Looks like, let's see, where's Josiah heading? Yeah, he's over there. I'm back on the switch. Matt went down to do a little work. We have real short crew tonight. So we appreciate everything Mission Foods does for us. Just a few minutes, about 10 minutes, we're going to be moving over to the Short Track members page for the rest of the heat races, main event, and a heck of a lineup tonight.
Oh, Bill Hooper. Here comes that number 39 car. Actually, that's the number 97 car of Joe Kirk. Ricky O'Shea, say. Moving up into the second spot. Then you pick up that. Here comes the number 33 car. A fast Phil Mirandon. As he rolls up on the back of that number 54 car, but your leader now, the number 84 car. A C-Day stumbles out front. Here comes the number 54 car. And Miranda comes in on the backside of Kirk. Joe Kirk. White flag out. Your leader down the back straightaway. Way out in a whole different zip code. Checker flags out for the number 84 car, CJ Doubles. And we'll pick up the number 54 car, Bill Hooper. The 33 car. A fast Phil Mirandon. Give it up to your winner, driver of the number 84 car, CJ Doubles.
All right. Well, we were hoping to get a few more heat races in for you, but it looks like they're going to do a little more work on the racetrack. So what we're going to do is sign off here on ShortTrack TV for you guys. We've ran quite a little while, working our guys a little bit extra. Caleb is on. Bazan, love you, brother. Who else out there? Sterling, Susan, Jennifer Clark, Ashley Sanchez, D-Nice. Thanks for joining the membership program. Good to talk to all you guys, Colin, everybody out there. So we're going to sign off here, and then we're going to come up live on the members page. If you are a member, once you've joined, there'll be a members tab appears at the top of the ShortTrack TV page. Just click there and then find the link for the show tonight. You'll see all kinds of other content down that page in the members tab. So we're going to sign off right now while they're cleaning the track, and then we'll got a little bit of work to do to switch over to the members page here, and we'll be back up at 6 o'clock. So thank you guys for joining us. Have a wonderful weekend. It's beautiful out here in California this weekend, so hopefully wherever you're at, it's beautiful too. Talk to you soon.